In this video, I will provide a complete, step-by-step guide on how to install OpenClaw and use it for free.
At the beginning of January, ClawBot was released with relatively little attention. Within weeks, that changed completely. By the end of the month, the developer community had taken notice. Builders, creators, and engineers began sharing real-world use cases demonstrating how ClawBot could automate workflows, manage tasks.
Conversations around ClawBot quickly spread across forums, social platforms, and developer communities. As adoption increased, Claude issued a notice, leading to a series of rebranding decisions.
ClawBot was renamed first to Moltbot and later to OpenClaw.
Regardless of the name changes, the core idea remained intact. OpenClaw represents one of the most capable AI agent systems available today. It is not designed to function as a coworker that merely responds to instructions. Instead, it operates more like a digital employee, capable of reasoning, executing tasks, and assisting across a wide range of domains. To install OpenClaw, it's recommended to use a computer that is not your primary work machine.
This could be a Mac Mini, a secondary laptop, or an older PC.
OpenClaw has deep system access, so using a dedicated or non-critical system is a safer choice. First, visit the website. Scroll down to the Download section, where you'll see multiple installation options.
If you're using Windows, you can install OpenClaw using a command line method.
You may use either Command Prompt or PowerShell, whichever you're more comfortable with. If you're on Mac OS or Linux, switch to the Mac tab and follow the corresponding instructions. Alternatively, if you prefer a simpler approach, you can download the installer directly using the provided download link. You may choose any installation method that suits you best. Regardless of the method you select, the setup process and interface remain the same after installation. I am installing on Windows. Simply copy the command shown here and paste it into your command prompt to begin. After a few minutes, the installation will complete successfully. Next, open a new command prompt window and paste the second command provided on the OpenClaw website. This command starts the onboarding process. During onboarding, OpenClaw will ask you to configure some basic settings, including the AI model and memory options. You'll first see a confirmation message stating, "I understand this is powerful and inherently risky." Select Yes to proceed. For onboarding mode, choose Quick Start. Next, you'll be asked to select an AI model provider. OpenClaw supports multiple providers, including OpenAI, Anthropic, Minimax, Moonshot AI, Google, and OpenRouter. Since many of these providers require paid API access, we'll use the free option, which is Google Gemini. Select Gemini as your provider. Then choose Google Gemini API key as the authentication method. You will now be prompted to enter your API key. Open a browser and go to Google AI Studio.
From the left-hand panel, click Get API Key. Then navigate to Usage and Billing.
Select the billing option. Don't worry, you won't be charged. I'll show you how to use OpenClaw safely and free of cost. At this stage, Google offers $300 worth of free credits, valid for 90 days, which can be used for Google APIs and Google Cloud Services. To activate this free tier, Google requires enabling autopay. Autopay simply means Google can charge your account after the free credits expire. Once the credits are activated, you can immediately disable autopay. Disabling autopay does not cancel the free credits, and Google will not charge you once autopay is turned off. After enabling and disabling autopay, return to the API Keys section, copy your Gemini API key, and paste it into the OpenClaw onboarding prompt. Press Enter to continue. Here, we need to choose a free model from the Flash family. You'll see two strong options, Gemini 2.5 Flash and Gemini 3 Flash. Since Gemini 3 Flash is Google's latest and most capable Flash model, I'll select that option. Press Enter to continue. At this point, the core intelligence, what we can think of as the brain, is set up. Now we need a platform through which we can interact with OpenClaw. You can choose any messaging platform you're comfortable with, such as Telegram, WhatsApp, Discord, or iMessage. I'm choosing Telegram because I don't use it frequently, and it allows me to give OpenClaw a dedicated communication channel. Next, enter your Telegram bot token, followed by your Telegram user ID when prompted. After this, OpenClaw will evaluate your system's capabilities. In my case, the system is eligible for 4 skills, while the remaining skills require additional dependencies or API keys. You have 2 options here. You can install and configure these skills now, or you can skip this step and add them later. For this tutorial, I'll skip the additional skill setup for now. You may also be prompted to configure optional integrations, such as Google Location API, Notion, or OpenAI services for image generation or speech processing. These are optional, and I'll skip them for now as well. The final step is setting up memory. When prompted, select Command Logger, press Enter, then press the spacebar and choose Session Memory. With that, the setup is complete. Now, open a new terminal window and run the OpenClaw command. Go to your Telegram chat and send a simple message like, "Hi." You'll see a response similar to, "Hi, I just woke up in this workspace and I'm still figuring out who I am." That's your confirmation. OpenClaw is live. From this point forward, you can interact with your AI agent, assign tasks, and start using it as a digital employee to help you achieve your goals. Thank you for watching.